Hey guys, Colin with Crazy Crow Gunworks. We decided to make a small video for you guys to try to highlight some of the different options from Leofoto tripod that we really like to use. We've been helping some guys out that are just getting into NRL Hunter here lately, and then also over the last 2 or 3 years that we've been shooting NRL Hunter. The products that are available and the strategies that have kind of come about have adapted quite a bit. And so we wanted to give a rundown on kind of our gatherings of experimenting with this different stuff here. So what we've got are 4 different inverted leg tripod models that Leofoto currently offers. That would be 2 of the standard CX models. This is actually a C, so this is not available anymore, but this is an SO362, this is an SO322. And then 2 of their new CMX models, which very similar features but shorter from a collapsed height. So we've used the standard height models for a couple years now. Really like the 2-section inverted leg tripods for NRL Hunter and even for PRS and a few other shooting scenarios, but really quick to deploy, a lot of versatility. Obviously they don't collapse as small as you might want for a full-on backpack hunting scenario, but really great for competition use. Where the CMX models have kind of come about is for different height individuals. These are going to fit your scenario a little better. The standard height models, I would say, if you're taller than 5'8", 5'10", even, it would be a better tripod for when you're going full standing. Because the CMX does have a limited height when you fully extend it. But what the CMX does bring to the table is, for me, that I'm 5'8", when I go to a kneeling position and want to shoot, if I don't adjust my legs low kneeling, this tripod is a little high for me. You can see it puts the butt of the gun above where my natural contact point would be. I'm kind of more at a high kneeling position, not quite as stable. So what I typically do is adjust 2 of these legs to get this down to a more natural low kneeling position for me. That way I can go full heels to butt back here, get the butt of the gun more in a natural position, really stable here. This is where I like to shoot. If you can notice here though, the CMX series is exactly that same height without having to adjust those legs. Much quicker deployment, still super stable. On both of these right now, we're using a product that we developed and started carrying, call it the Humpback. It's an alternative to a tack table. Where we really like this in NRL Hunter is because you get stuck in some scenarios where your tripod might not be perfectly flat. It's going to be at an angle. Even with that scenario, the Humpback is going to give any of your standard like AG Game Changers, your We've Had Fortune Cookies, or even this MDT Peanut here, lets it give a really flat contact patch. Has a lot of surface area contacting the forend of your gun, makes for a really stable shooting platform, whereas a tack table can, when it gets at an angle, your bag stays at an angle. You have much less surface area contacting your gun there. So that's just a kind of a creative solution that we've come up with. It's been really handy for us. Definitely worth a try if you're shooting off of a bag. Nothing wrong with shooting clipped in. We just really think that shooting off a bag's going to give you a little more versatility. It's more stable. It's easier to manage recoil. But between all these tripods here, like I said, they're going to fit different shooters for different scenarios. Better in some ways, worse in others. I think the CMX series is going to be really good for a shorter guy like me. If you're taller than me, taller than that 5'8", 5'10", you may want to stick with standard CX series. you know, CMX, this is as tall as it gets here. That's not bad for me, but I've got some buddies that I shoot with that are closer to 6 foot. That's gonna be too short for them. I just spread my feet a little bit and I'm just about perfect. But if you're taller than that, you can go to a CX series tripod and you can see it's gonna give you almost a full, I don't know what the specs are, I'll have to look it up, but over a foot there. So, if you have any questions about any of these tripods or any of the other products that Leofoto carries, we're a full line Leofoto dealer at Crazy Crow Gunworks. We've also got some really cool products like the Humpback, like our quick deploy bag hook that goes on your belt loop there. Really great to start a stage with there. And then also some really creative reloading solutions and stuff like that. If you got any questions, like I said, reach out to us, crazycrowgunworks.com.